we're doing today.
Of a game. The reasons for this can vary from the relatable to the quite frankly ridiculous. You'll see what I mean. These are the top 10 banned skins in esports. Won't stop, says. Starting off our list at number 10 is Elementalist Lux.
Hello, Felix. Hope you're having a great day. Are we going to play Amnesia today?
Now, I haven't got a problem with this skin, except for the fact that it costs $25. The problem that pros have with it, though, is that some of her animations just look way too similar.
Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even know that was the...
That's so stupid.
That's why that skin's banned in competitive.
What the fuck is that?
I've been playing League for quite a while now, and even I can't tell the difference between her bind and her slow, and I like...
Chat, I feel like if it's banned for pros, it should be banned for competitive.
Knowing if I'm about to be stuck in place and getting a giant laser shoved down my throat. It's nice to know, you know? Taking number 9 on our list are all of CSGO's player skins, which were banned within days of being released.
This game! They need to fix it.
Operation Shattered Web gave CSGO players agent skins for their T and CT models for the first time ever. Now the problem is that those skins and many surfaces in CSGO blended together even better than ketchup and mayo. Yes, I have mixed those together, don't judge me. Anyway, it was almost impossible to see your enemies in certain spots on certain maps if they were using the agent skins.
When I first saw this, I saw a screenshot, something like this, and I was like, there's no way. It took me like 5 seconds to spot the guy. He blends in so well.
Wait, true though.
A bit of a meme back in November 2019, as players were getting killed by what essentially looked like walls.
A little bit.
A little bit clear. Grave clear. A little bit.
There's literally no one here. Well, yes there is. He looks like a flower pot. Dude, how can this be a thing?
Clear, he says.
ESEA and others had to either remove the Shattered Web skins from pro play or remove the pros themselves. They went with the skins. Good move. Coming in at number 8, we have Armika's default costume. Now, I've never been banned from the public side for being too sexy, but that's exactly what happened at EVO 2016. At first, everything seemed fairly normal, with Fudo comfortably taking his first match.
Okay, traded.
The defense, he's got it. It should be the roundhouse. It's gonna be enough. Fudo, he moves on to winners finals of EVO.
However, unbeknown to fans, Fudo received a message from the officials that there was a problem. He had to change his costume. ESPN was broadcasting the tournament, and Daddy Disney felt that Mika's haircut was a little too hot for daytime TV, so they asked EVO's TOs to make Fudo switch skins. Now, they needed to grab a
She claps her own booty, dude!
Which really makes me wonder, how do you say, bro, that costume is going to corrupt the youth of America in just minutes? Moving on to number 7 now, we have Gil's Pyron costume from Street Fighter V. In March 2020, the Capcom Pro Tour removed a whole bunch of costumes from competitive play that players have been complaining about for quite a while, and Gil's Pyron costume was one of the worst offenders.
This is probably one of the most distracting costumes in the whole game.
He had a heat distortion effect that rippled over him and made it impossible to consistently punish his buttons. His flames concealed his EX moves, and the fact that he was constantly on fire made it really hard to tell when characters like Dalsim and Poison actually lit him on fire. You'd think it couldn't get worse than this, but somehow it does.
That's
Coming
very
in
dumb.
at number 6 now, we have Siege's Ember Rise skins. Just like CSGO's Shattered Web agent skins, these skins let Siege players go full Predator on certain parts of some maps, but somehow it got way worse.
You blend in with walls, and you don't know what operator you're playing against. And it's for like every character pretty much. There are 50, like, every character.
It didn't take long for players to start complaining about its visibility issues, and G2, then the best Siege team in the world, even went all in.
Chat, it's like it's why I always love games like Overwatch and whatnot, because characters have an outline, right, that depends on your render skill, right? So if your render skill is really low, the line becomes more blurry and bigger, and the higher it is, the smaller it is, right? but there's always a red line where you can definitely see, okay, that's an enemy. Okay, this is not an enemy, and you can tell the difference.
Make sure they had the competitive edge.
I like that a lot.
Gave us the money to buy the skin as a business expense because it was necessary to win.
Secure the bomb.
They paid us money to buy the Ember Rise skin.
Eventually, ESL brought the ban hammer down on Ember Rise. It only terrorized Pro League for about 6 weeks, but I'm sure it will stay with Pengu for a lot longer than that.
This guy's literally a wall, dude.
Moving on to number 5 now, we have Sweet Tooth Soul from Smite. Yes,
Naked?
You heard it, Smite. The game you either forget to love or love to forget. By the way, it doesn't get talked about enough in my books. This skin may look too sweet to cause any harm, but don't let the bubbles fool you. In April 2020, Smite banned Sweet Tooth Soul because her visual effects, particle effects, and audio cues, everything about her basically was, and I quote, too intense.
Why?
I think you're ready for this jelly.
While the devs did eventually tone it down and unban her, the damage to many people's eardrums was already done.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying though.
Next up at number 4 now, we have Blitzcrank.
Oh, that's so dumb.
This sleek skin
That's so fucking annoying.
after its release in 2013. It kind of looks to me like if Apple made Steam golems. It all came down to his Q, Rocket Grab. The wire connecting Blitzcrank's arms to his body is considerably more difficult to see than in the base skin.
Yeah.
It was already tilting enough when
Chat, one trick that I always have this skin is as soon as the hook starts coming out, you have to look at where the fucking the line is going.
base skin.
You can't look at the hook
It's
itself.
already tilting enough when you get hit by it, but somehow Riot made it even worse.
However, many skins like Blitzcrank did receive some updates but still have minor discrepancies that can't really be fully solved without completely changing the skin.
Next up at number 3, we have Magneto, King of Spain. That's Magneto.
Yeah, this has
Not
been a good
the
video,
costume
though.
I want to talk about. You see, the Magneto King of Spain story goes way back to 2005 when Marvel used this portrait of King Juan Carlos of Spain as a design for the Master of Magnetism. Here's that comic depiction, and here's King Carlos's portrait. See the resemblance? Well, the monarchy certainly did, and decided to sue Marvel.
I sacrifice for mutant kind.
But I don't see the comparison at all though. Yes, I don't even know what this person did or whatever. I'm not a big history dude, but I mean, longer face, different nose, different eyes, eyebrows, different wrinkles, different under nose thing. Oh, it's the uniform. Oh shit. Okay.
Marvel.
I sacrifice for mutant kind. Lawyers only sacrifice their duty.
Oh, my bad.
Fast forward to 2012, and Capcom tried to stick the same outfit into Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 as a costume for Magneto. To the surprise of absolutely nobody, the Royal family once again threatened legal action, and the costume was removed from the game.
The dream is dead.
Moving on to number 2, we have the frankly embarrassing
Guys,
saga.
was it the Royal family? Who did that?
Of Nyx.
A swing from Laxing, but he's got 5 seconds to find the 3 remaining members of Disrupt, and he's not getting past that shotgun blast of Nyx at all, sitting on the diffuser.
Yes, he's a player. We'll get to the skins. Trust me. Nyx caused a real stir during Stage 1 of the Rainbow Six NAL when he broke the no skins rule not once, not twice, but 3 times. He played Buck, Mira, and Mute and used banned operator skins each time.
Like, just don't have the skins on. I don't know, like once or twice like it makes sense, but like I'd be surprised if they were calling that many like out of the blue plays to where they had to like change skins. He was saying that like Casper the Friendly Ghost was on his PC changing everything, so
Nyx's team lost the game.
Guys,
he was quick to apologize.
In all fairness, they should have something like Blizzard does when tournaments. They have like no skins
on Twitter for the
like
mistake,
it's forced. You shouldn't let the players choose.
Old cloud save, and somehow that made him use a bunch of illegal skins.
That's
now,
just dumb.
I believe him, but that does sound a bit like the dog ate my homework of esports excuses. And finally, taking the #1 spot on our list, we have Justicar Syndra. Syndra's big balls.
Yeah, her balls blend in with the terrain. It's so stupid.
That's not a medical condition. That's how they're meant to be. But her Justicar Syndra skin changed things by making her magic orbs a translucent white color.
See absolute control.
As cool as it looks, many players found the lighter orbs difficult to see, and if you can't keep track of her balls, you'd run the risk of being smashed to death by them.
Faker had laid down orbs. There's the ult onto Nagne now. Oh, and a nice
Faker with the plays onto Nagne.
That is Faker.
While Riot has never officially banned this skin from pro play, it has been
I forgot how these maps looked. Holy
quite
shit.
a while now, and many amateur leagues have publicly banned Justicar Syndra over the years.
Well, there you have it, guys.
That was a good video. I enjoyed that.
About banned skins that just sort of makes me want them even more, you know? Luckily for me, though, I'll never have to worry about that because I'm not a pro. That's just